Spirit. This is, I guess I'm Divine Feminine, or a voice of some of us, anyways. And we come together to release our masculines, and not necessarily because we want to, but because we know that if we hold on to them as hard as we have been, that they will never learn, and neither will we. Because we see as divine feminines that what you're trying to teach us is to trust in you, to release control, like truly, fully, like free falling off the end of a cliff like the fool, and trusting that if we leap, a net will appear, and it'll be from you, and it'll be exactly, well, no, it'll be better than what we ever had in mind. So we release our DMs to you. We can feel you calling and pulling and saying, give that masculine to me. Give those masculines to me, those stubborn, bratty masculines who have refused to listen to you or to me, because I must shake down the karmic carnival that I've allowed them to build up. They keep saying they don't know what to do. They don't know how to let go, how to break free, how to say sorry, how to be adults, how to be in the divine masculine energy that I have bestowed upon them, a gift, not a curse. And we hear you saying that, like a firm and loving parent, you are going to take our DMs in and be a good example. You're going to find the way that they need to learn, not the way that we think they need to learn. We have a feeling that you're definitely not going to be nearly as compassionate as we would be as divine feminines, but we know that you know what they need, that you can do anything, and that we've worked as divine feminines, we've done our work. Not in terms of ever being done with the mission work, not in terms of learning about ourselves, but we've done our work in terms of providing pathways for our masculines, in terms of being there for them, in terms of being your voice for them, and attempting to be the path of least resistance for our DMs. And you've helped us learn so much about ourselves in the process of learning to love our DMs unconditionally, so unconditionally that even when all seems lost, even when we are mad, even when it seems in the 3D like they're never coming back, we still find our way back to you, Spirit, and unconditional love, which brings us back to unconditional love of them. And we know that it was largely because you allowed our free will to exist and allowed DMs to create the separation, to sink down into their dark night of soul and trigger us. Oh, collective sneeze. But thank you, Spirit, for allowing that to happen and showing us exactly what you're most likely to do with Divine Masculine. Show them how to do it themselves, so they never feel like they need to always have some sort of feminine around to lead them, so they can be the masculine, so that they can trust themselves, so they can believe in themselves, so that they know that it's nothing to do with luck, it's everything to do with what they manifest. As divine feminines, of course we're scared, both for ourselves and for our masculines, though there's no greater situation to trust than divine timing and the universe. And really, our own manifestations and our masculine's manifestations. While they have looked for and found the worst in things, they have manifested that sort of situation, and the only way for them to get out of it is to go through it. What's the saying? The best way out is through sometimes. And when they learn to get themselves out of the mud and onto the other side, they'll have had plenty of time to think and see what they want, and plenty of frustration to keep from emotional constipation. We thank you, Spirit, for helping lead us divine feminines into our glow-ups and into fun and joyful amazement and all sorts of fulfillment that we find in ourselves and in you, so that the space between the part that makes the music, that it's bearable, that it's peaceful, that it's fun. Because you know us, Spirit, we're going to feel most everything you put masculine through, and most of us wouldn't want it any other way. Though we do ask for your assistance in simply making sure that we get a little extra oomph in the faith department, in the sign department, in the compassionate love from you and from ourselves. So we, divine feminines, release our masculines to you, Spirit, to have whatever fun you will with their bratty butts.